Well, hello there, my dear Sagittarians. Sending you love, light, and Reiki. This is your Oracle Medicine, here to pass along the word of the divine for the month of March 2017. As you can see here, I'm doing a 12 card spread here this month. Some things are definitely changing around, and I'm following my guides in this right now. Each column here, each row is going to be for a week, and we'll work together, and I'll do my best to interpret it what each week has to tell you. I'm not sure if you can see every card here or not, so I'll be sure to name them out for you, and I'll be sure to put them in the camera for you so you can see them. So to begin the week off, we get the Magician here in reverse. We get the Four of Wands upright. And we get the Chariot in reverse. So the month of March begins So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing that things on the forefront seems to be a great time for celebration with you. There's something happening in the beginning of the month for you. If there's a wedding, congratulations to those who are getting married this time of month, this time of year. That's a great time of year. It's springtime, you know, and some of you are getting married right here at springtime. It's a great time of month for you. Some of you are going to be having some celebrations, other celebrations. You know, if you've been starting a business and the first part of your business was getting to a certain stage within that business, you're going to be celebrating these big small victories here. These victories that are leading up to the bigger victory. It's going to be a big time for celebration. It's going to be a great time for celebration for a victory won. You finally gotten to a point where it feels complete, where something is feeling like a sense of completeness for you. But I will say that there is more to still do. This is a victory won, but the battle is not over. And there's still more to do for you Sagittarians. So celebrate, definitely celebrate, but know that the battle continues. You get the Magician in reverse and you get the Chariot in reverse. And so what I'm going to say with that is that there are some things there. There are some entities there. There are some things there that still need to be worked out right now. You're celebrating this for now because this is where you are, yet things are not all as clear as it should be. There's still some things there beneath the surface that still needs a little bit of work. And one, you might be having an issue, you might be having some trouble manifesting or feeling like you have the tools to be able to manifest in your life what you wish to have in your life towards the beginning of the weekend. It's causing this. You're not able to be still within oneself. You're not able to be still inside yourself. There's a lot going on in your mind and your heart right now that's rocking you in all sorts of different ways, and you can't seem to find some focus in that, you know. And so it's like all the while you're celebrating this victory won, there's still some things there that need to be hashed out. So for example, I was using the wedding, the marriage here. Great time, great wedding, you know, everything's good. And yet your relationship might have some things that it needs to work on. It might be a great time for the wedding to happen, yet there's still some things there that need to be ironed out below the surface. Okay, and perhaps part of the reason why you had this wedding was to kind of help you to iron some of this stuff out, to kind of heal it, if you will. And this could be within any kind of celebration. Perhaps some of the reason why you're having this celebration now is to bring in some good energy. Is to remind yourselves and the others around you that, hey, you know, this is a good thing that we're doing. This is a good thing that we have going on right now. This is a good thing that you got going on right now. But there are some things there below the surface. So this celebration is coming at a time where it's a part of it is the healing reminder that there are some, that we've got a good thing going on right now. So let's hold on to that. Let's not give it up. And when the second week comes by, I get the Two of Cups in upright. I get the Two of Wands in reverse. Got some twos coming in here. And then I also get the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords upright. So the second week comes by, the Six of Swords. So the second week is coming by here, and there are a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. For some of you, you might have a new flame coming into your life. There might be a new flame coming in for some of you. Someone that you are highly attracted to that is also highly attracted to. However, it's in the moment. For some of you, there might be a new dream or a new, something new is coming in for you on an emotional level, a dream level, a psychic level, an inspirational, I don't want to say inspirational, but your dreams, aspirations, your relationships, your romance. There might be a flame coming in there for some of you towards the beginning in the second week of March. And it's going to be up to you to decide if this is something that you should continue or not. For some of you, it might not even be a flame. It might be a person that you really connect really well with. So there's an attraction there. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic one, but there's an attraction there. You guys connect very well. It's going to be up to you to decide if you want to continue that connection or not. You seem to be having some trouble with going back to the being calm within and steadfast. You're faced with some decisions to make after this victory is not after you celebrate here. There seems to be some decisions that you have to make. And neither of these decisions are necessarily harmful for you, my dear Sagittarians, and yet it seems like you're going to be having some trouble making that decision. There seems to be a key ingredient. There seems to be something missing. There seems to be something that you're thinking about. You're thinking about something, and it's keeping you from being able to make this decision. And first, you have to make this decision. You need to figure out where these thoughts are taking you. In order for you to make the decision here that's going on here. But you're having a hard time intuiting that. So there's something here that you need to figure out first before you make this decision. So that's where you are right now in the second week. And as we go towards the third week here, we get the Ace of Cups in reverse. We get the Judgment card in reverse. And we get the Seven of Swords upright. Every time I see the Seven of Swords, it's like, woo, look out, look out. So, what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Cups is that there's some new emotions that are coming in. There's some new emotions that are coming in that you're having a hard time dealing with. Maybe it has something to do with the Two of Cups and this. I don't know if maybe for some of you, sometimes what happens is, I'm just going to use marriage as an example. I'm not saying that this is going to happen to your marriage. Cancel it, cancel it, cancel it, so that we don't manifest that. But I'm wondering here if the person you're marrying if this is something that you're really sure about, and vice versa. Is this person very sure about you? Is this relationship that you're in right now, is it something that you're sure about? There seems to be some uncertainties going on, and sometimes that happens. We marry, we combine and we celebrate and we have these times because it's like, okay, going back to the idea of wanting people to know, wanting us to bring some good energy into what's going on. what I'm seeing is a lot of second guessing going on right now. I'm seeing a lot of that going on right now. There seems to be even here to here. Okay, I'm seeing that there's someone else that you might be attracted to after you get married, and I'm seeing that there's this emotional turmoil right now that's causing you to that's causing some of you, not all of you, but some of you to second guess yourselves, and it's kind of tearing you apart at the moment. The Judgment card in reverse coming in is meaning that there's some things you have not let go of. There's some energies there, some people there in your life who you have not let go of. And I almost even want to say that this person that's coming into your life, the Two of Cups here, could be representing an energy or symbolizing a person in your life. They remind you of this person that you once loved, that you once had a relationship with. It's like bringing back up all these emotions again that are happening for you. And because you haven't let go, it's causing this to happen. Your mind is not your mind is not at its best right now because emotionally you're someplace else. So your mind is not necessarily at its best right now. And so it's easy for people to extract information from you and for their own personal gain. So your mental self is not doing very good at the moment with this. You will receive the answers that you need. You will get to the answers that you need. But your emotional self is not doing so. Your mental self is not doing so good because your emotional self is not doing so well right now. And it could have to do with memories of whoever is in the Two of Cups for you. That person that might be coming up in your life that's reminding you about all these old emotions here with the Judgment card. Some things that you didn't really get rid of, some things that you really need to release, some things that you really need to let go of for yourself right now. And then as we get towards the end of the month, we get the King of Cups in reverse. We get the Three of Swords in reverse. And we get the Tower card in reverse. Oh. So what I will say is towards the end of the month there's going to be you're going to have some people in your life that are not being honest with you. You're going to have some people in your life, some partnerships, some friendships, a family member, a person that you love, someone very close with you, who's not being honest with you. They're not being honest with you because I'm going to tell you what, the Three of Swords definitely comes up at a time where it's like, I have this horrible truth that I need to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to keep it hidden because I want to have my cake and eat it too. The Tower card comes up in that same time. It's coming up at a time where there was supposed to be something that was destroyed. So the Tower card is coming up at a time where something is supposed to be destroyed. And that sounds very scary, but I'm going to tell you what, the Tower card comes up to destroy things that are no longer helping you. See, it's all making sense now. It's all connecting here. There's some things going on in your relationship right now, Sagittarians, whether you have a lover, whether it's a close partnership with someone, a best friend, someone you feel like is a soulmate, a twin flame, anything like that. There are some things happening in your relationship where it's like someone's trying to make things be very good. Okay, someone's trying to push along. Okay, this is some good energy. You know, we're trying to keep it going. We're forcing it to stay going. But underneath it all, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of emotional turmoil going on beneath it all for you right now. Are that person in your life, whoever that is, if it's you or someone, there's a lot of emotional turmoil. And I'm worried that because you never really get to the truth of the matter, that things are just going to continue in the way that they're continuing because you're trying to make it seem like it's a good situation. We're really, beneath it all, it's really not. So I'm worried about that because that means that this energy is now stagnating. You're not able to move forward in your life in the way that you need to because certain truths, certain things that need to be said, certain catastrophic events that should be happening for you this month are not, because your relationships are false. Basically, something having to do with a relationship being very false, being very untruthful. Is this person going out and cheating on someone, and cheating on you behind your back and not telling you about that, and they're not letting you know that actually they want this person because you have this nice beautiful house, or they want to be able to have their cake and eat it too. So you're not emotionally able to move forward in the way that you need to right now because someone is not telling you a truth. Okay, so I don't want to stir up no dramas, but there seems to be like this needs to come to the surface for you, for this to heal. And that's what's going on, is it's not coming to the surface. It's causing stagnated energy, and it's causing you to feel and think a lot of things that are very dense and very fears, things that are keeping insecurities, all sorts of stuff that are not coming to the surface. They're not being resolved. And I'm worried about you that it's causing you not to be able to move forward, your soul not to be moved forward in a healthy way. We get Queen Mab coming in right now. She says, your ancient wisdom is awakening. Queen Mab, and I love this image. I feel like Sagittarians, you might have worked with Queen Mab. We might have worked with Queen Mab before. Queen Mab comes in to this, her mothering, loving nature. And I want to read for you what she says, and I will ensure that I put her divinatory meanings in the messages below for you as well. She speaks, I am Queen Mab. Some call me Queen, and it is of your independence and personal sovereignty that I wish to speak to you at this time. Each day you see and feel injustices in your world, and each time you remain mute. You allow the energy to spiral. Now is the time to make the difference. Now is the time to take back the power the mother, the earth goddess from whom we are all born, gave to you to safeguard and keep wisely. The precious gift of being on this planet. Understand that you are energy and can use more than the old aggressive ways. Use your energy in your mind, breath work, and what you call prayer, but what I call magic, to speak and allow your voice to reach others. You are more powerful than you know. When you find yourself struggling within the cage of anger and fear, breathe love and rest and revive yourself with knowledge of your own strength. Know the Dragonfae are with you and will help to transmit your messages around this world. You will dwell in now. For I know and I tell you that a reckoning will be made, and that you are part of this magical planet's rescue team. Be strong, be wise, stay safe, and change the world. I'll put in some words for you about Queen Mab, and I will put in some divinatory words for you about Queen Mab. But the idea here is going back to the basics of enchantment and magic, reconnecting with the old ways and seeing them as eternal, understanding the karmic history of your area and applying the principles and lessons in the present moment, telepathically receiving messages and trusting in them, knowing that your thoughts have energy and can have an immense impact on what happens. Think of the threefold law. Indulge in some old-fashioned magic. Believe in your own abilities and trust in the ancient ways of wisdom that run in your blood, as well as the planet's heartbeat. So in working with Mab, she asks that you respect the old magics, learn more about the ancient lineages of magic. She says this does not mean to become a creature of what is called the past, but to understand and respect magical heritage and connections. Ask Mab to assist you with clearly defining and deciphering telepathic information, and ask her to let you know how you can assist the Earth. Many of the creatures of this planet are now facing extinction. Mab assists them and will help you to activate others' care for them too. Or older family members may also reveal that you have a magical lineage. They may do this in subtle ways, but they shall do it. So, think of some ways. I'll share something with you. I did a DNA test a while back and found that I have some major ancestral lineage going on. And these ancestral lineages had brought forth a lot of magic and manifestation, and it made it that much more clear to me who I am on this physical planet, in this physical world. And I have to say that you too have a lineage that goes back, of practitioners, of people that worked with spirit, of people that worked with entities and deities of the past. Okay, and it's about bringing that forward. Let Queen Mab help you to bring that forward. Help her pay it forward, bring it forward. This is a great time for that. Okay, because she wants you to get to the truth of the matter, and you probably aren't able to get to the truth of the matter unless you realize what kind of power you really truly have in your life. Until you understand your sovereignty, these things are going to continue to happen. Now, for those of you who might be checking this out a month in advance, good for you. You might be able to work through this and and kind of change some things around here, depending on where you are within your sovereignty. But Queen Mab is all about you building your sovereignty and understanding that your heritage, your ancestral lineages, play a part in that. So that's the message from Spirit to you for the month of March. I do hope that this helps you out for the month of March. I do hope that this helps you now to set some things in line for yourself for the month of March. Be well. Sending you love, light, and Reiki. This is your Oracle medicine. I want you to know that I also do weekly readings and I also do daily readings, so you're more than welcome to be a part of those if you choose to be. If you like this, if this resonates with you, if you want to follow and subscribe, you're more than welcome to. It's not something that I ask people, but I hope that I'm intuiting the right people into my life, and so that's my intention now. Sending you love, light, and Reiki. This is your Oracle Medicine signing out. Until next time, Aho Mataku Ase.